Have you ever thought about how the future version of you looks? Have you ever sat back and just thought about how you look in the future? How you look when you attain the goals that you desire, when you get the things that you want? What if I told you that that version of yourself exists right now and it only requires you to make a shift? And that shift is to become that version today. Don't wait until you get the things that you want. Actually, be that version of yourself today. What if I told you that that was possible just by simply stepping into that version and being that version today? The affirmation for today is I honor my future self. I honor and I appreciate my future self. Have you ever taken the time to just really scan yourself? Like today, I took a moment and I stepped back and I observed myself and I observed my posture. And when I say I stepped back, like I actually moved my consciousness or looked at myself and I viewed my posture, I viewed my body language, and I said, is this what I want to be given off? I wanted to see myself from a third person perspective. Have you ever done that and looked at yourself and see and watched to see, are you actually giving off the signal that you want to give off? Have you ever done that? Are you actually moving and thinking like the version of yourself that you want to become? Have you ever thought about that? Are you doing the things today that you want your future self to be like? Are you in alignment with the version of yourself that you want to become? Are you in alignment with the version of yourself that gets the things that you want and desire? Or are you on a whole different page from that person? Do you take the time to actually notice yourself to see if your actions and if your thoughts and how you feel align up are aligned with that version, that future version of yourself? Do you ever take the time to do that? Do you move like that person? Do you make decisions like them? Today, we're going to practice being that person. So today, the practice is be that person. Move like that person. Speak like that person. Act as if you are that person. Dress like that person. That is what we're going to practice doing so that you can actually become that person. I want you to be delusional for a moment and step into that version of yourself. Let's do a little exercise. If you can stand up tall, stand up. If not, sit straight and fix your posture. Hold your shoulders back. And I want you to breathe. And I want you to envision yourself stepping into that version of yourself, stepping into the future version of yourself. What does it feel like? What is your body language like? What is your posture like? How does it feel? What sensations do you have? How do you move as that person? How do you speak? How do you dress? What does it look like if you stepped into the future version of yourself? I want you to feel that in your body. Is there more confidence there? Do you feel more energetic? Do you feel healthier? Do you feel free? Do you feel peaceful? What does it feel like stepping into that version of yourself, the future version of yourself that you have become now? What does it feel like? And I want you to scan your body and be aware of this feeling and remember this feeling. and just sit in it for a moment. And I want you to now, after you've already felt that feeling, I want you to compare that feeling with who you are now and what you're doing now today, how you're feeling today. I want you to notice the difference between me now and your future self. What are the shifts that need to take place? Because you know what it feels like when you visualize it and you get into the feeling of it. You can see the difference or feel the difference between how you feel today and how you feel in your future self. So what shifts need to take place now that you know that? We wait, so many times we wait to make changes because we say, oh, when I get it, then I'll do that. Oh, whenever time passes and I finish whatever, then I'll do that. But why not be that person now? Why not dress as if you are that person now? Why not speak as if you're that person now? Why not make decisions and think as if you're that person now? If you want to be in a relationship and you're looking for a relationship, why not act as if you are? Carry yourself in the manner as if you already are so that you can get into alignment with the relationship. Because how easy will it be to make a change, an adjustment later on when you get the thing versus doing it now? Because remember, we have to start things, we have to maintain things and follow through. So how can you really maintain something if you have no knowledge of it, if you don't know what it is? So if you don't know what it feels like to be in a relationship, and it doesn't have anything to do with the other person, I'm talking about me, myself, and who I am, and how I carry myself, and what my standards are. If I'm not living in that now, how will I be able to maintain it when I am presented with an opportunity to have that thing? If I want to start a business, how am I going to maintain the business if I haven't gotten myself ready for that and visualized it and played it over my head and actually learn how to do certain things to operate the business? You see, you can't wait until you get there because you'll always be trying to get there. You have to be ready. Get ready so you don't have to, be ready so you don't have to get ready. You see, you have to be the person that you want to be right now. Be that change that you want to see right now instead of waiting. So the practice that we're going to practice is dressing and moving and making decisions as if we're already that person. So you're going to shift your energy. If you see yourself as being a high vibrational, energetic person, then I need you to move your energy into a space of where you're high energy. If you see your health improving, if you want your health to improve, you got to act like your health has already improved. You got to walk strong. You got to move around like your health is improved. You got to smile. You got to be energetic and show gratitude as if it's already happened. So see how that works? You don't wait until you get there or chase it. You become it now. And as you become it and as you practice being that thing or attaining that thing or having already attained that goal, as you practice or be in that mode, then the other version of you leaves as this version steps up. And then it becomes a norm. And as you get in alignment with that, the resources, the opportunities, and the doors start to open because you're ready to attract what you say you want. So that's our practice. We will be walking as though, with our posture as though we are our future selves, talking as if we are those people. We will be dressing as if we are those people. Get into the mode of that future version of yourself. Step into that future version of yourself and do this visualization as often as you can, seeing that version of yourself, especially before you go to sleep. See yourself being or having or doing what the future version of yourself does. So that was our practice for today. I hope something I said resonated with you. If it did, please like and subscribe to my channel. I will see you all tomorrow. Peace and love. Mwah.